Hello everyone, my name is Ayan Reyes. Today, I am going to tell a story of another hero in Greek mythology, Jason and the Argonauts. The Greek myth of Jason and the Argonauts ay kwento ng betrayal at vengeance. It has a tragic ending na about sa epic voyage of discovery to find the Golden Fleece. Over the centuries, many versions have been recorded. May mga nabasa at napanood ako na happy ending yung version, tapos yung iba naman na nabasa ko, tragic siya na iba-iba yung naging ending. Although yung story na to ay unang nalikha noong 1300 BC, yung most authentic and comprehensive version ay lumabas noong 3rd century BC from Apollonius. Siya ay head librarian at Alexandria. Ano nga ba ang Argonauts? Yung Argonauts ay binubuo ng 50 heroes. Sila yung mga kasama ni Jason who sailed on a ship. Yung mission nila is to help Jason para makuha yung kaharian at to accomplish this quest na to fetch the Golden Fleece. Argonauts yung tawag sa kanila kasi kinuha yun sa name ng ship nila na Argo na ginawa ni Argus, member din ng Argonauts.
I have heard there is a tree at the end of the world with a fleece of gold hanging in its branches.
Golden Fleece is hung from a tree in the Grove of Colchos, guarded night and day ng isang hydra or dragon na maraming ulo, tapos hindi natutulog. Symbol niya ay authority at kingship. May kapangyarihan din ng Golden Fleece na healing. Here are the characters of Jason and the Argonauts. Jason is the Greek legendary hero. Siya yung leader ng Argonauts at siya rin yung rightful king sa Iolcus na inagaw ng kanyang uncle na si Pelias. He was married to Medea. Aison, siya yung father ni Jason at former king of Kingdom of Iolcus. Alcimede, mother of Jason at queen of Iolcus. Pelias, half-brother ni Haring Aison at uncle ni Jason. Medea, isa siyang witch or sorceress, the daughter of King Aetes of Colchis and wife ni Jason. Aetes, king of Colchis, siya yung father ni Medea at keeper ng Golden Fleece. Zeus, yung kapangyarihan niya, 'di ba? Rain, thunder, tapos lightning. Isa sa mga pagsubok na kinaharap nila Jason and the Argonauts para makuha yung Golden Fleece. May part kasi sa story na nagpapadala si Zeus ng thunder during their voyage. Hera, wife of Zeus. Siya yung tumutulong lagi kay Jason at sa Argonauts. Famous members of Argonauts. Hercules, best known as the strongest of all mortals, kilala din siya as God of Strength. Castor and Polydeuces were twin half-brothers in Greek-Roman mythology. Orpheus, he was considered the best musician. Gamit niya ay lyre. Argus, builder ng ship nila na Argo. Zeus, isa siyang map maker. God's given him 10 times sharper than eagle. Acastus, half-brother ni Jason. Anak siya ni Pelias at nag-join siya sa Argonauts. Yung motive niya is para makuha kay Jason yung Golden Fleece but was killed by his own father. Phineas, isa siyang blind king. He was blinded by Zeus for foretelling men the future. Inilagay siya sa isang island kasama ang harpies para hindi siya makakain. Hypsipyle, Queen of Lemnos, nagtangka siyang patayin si Jason. Harpies were mythical monster in Greek mythology, having the form of a bird and a human face. Hydra, siya yung dragon who had many heads. If you cut off one Hydra head, 2 more would grow back in its place. Chiron, siya yung nagpalaki at nagtrain kay Jason. He was famous for his wisdom and knowledge of medicine.
Now presents the mightiest band of warriors the world has ever known.
A search that became a legend. Jason and the Argonauts.
The story of Jason and the Argonauts begins in the kingdom of Iolcus. Not long before Jason was born, his greedy uncle named Peleus seized the throne from Jason's father, Aeson. He threw former King Aeson in prison. When Alcimede, or Aeson's wife, gave birth to Jason, she worried that Peleus might kill him and decided to hide the baby. She sent him far from Iolcus to live with a loyal centaur named Chiron. Chiron cared for and tutored Jason. Jason grew smart and strong. And when Jason was full grown, he went back to Iolcus to confront his uncle. Oracle warned Peleus. He said that beware of a stranger with the only one sandal. On Jason's way to Iolcus, he helped a woman across a stream. She turned out to be Hera in disguise. He lost a sandals helping the goddess. Hera used her powers to protect and help Jason on his journey. To Jason's surprise, Uncle Peleus agreed to give up the kingdom if Jason would do just one little thing: capture a golden fleece from the kingdom of Colchis, a land at the very farthest reaches of the known world. Impossible? Maybe, but by youthful confidence and the spirit of adventure, Jason accepted the challenge. Peleus was adamant that Jason would never return to Iolcus alive. But Jason knew that with perseverance, intelligence, a team of talented helpers, the best tools and equipment, and a bit of good fortune or help from friendly Greek gods, the impossible might be possible. So Jason sent out a call to anyone game for adventure, and the bravest and most talented men and women in all of Greece, including strongman Hercules, answered his call. Together they sailed off in a mighty ship called the Argo, the biggest and best boat the Greeks had ever sailed. The crew members were called the Argonauts in honor of the boat. They sailed to the ends of the known world to reach the kingdom of Colchis. On their long journey, Jason and the Argonauts made many discoveries and faced many dangers. Isle of Lemnos, controlled by women who killed their husbands. Jason landed and all of his men, including him, were almost sacrificed. Phineas and Harpies, an old blind man who had sat down to his meal, was attacked by harpies that appeared from nowhere. So Jason and his friends ran to help the man and chase away the creatures. To thank Jason, Phineas agreed to tell the Argonauts that in order to cross the Simply Gates, they must release a dove to see if she pass safe the passage between these two gigantic rocks. They arrived at Colchis, land of the Golden Fleece. King Aeetes did not want to give up the fleece, and so he thought of two impossible tasks for the Argonauts to perform: yoke fire breathing bulls, and the dragon's teeth. King Aeetes of Colchis had a daughter named Medea. Medea fell in love with Jason and gave him secrets to yoke the bulls and defeat the army of the dead that springs from the dragon's teeth. Actually, Medea struck by Eros' arrows of love because Hera knew that Jason would need Medea to weave her magic. She told Aphrodite to send her son Eros to make Jason and Medea fall in love. With Medea's help, Jason wins the Golden Fleece, and Medea sails off with Jason to become his wife. When they return in Iolcus, Pelias would not give up the throne, so Medea convinced Pelias' daughters that her magic could make Pelias young again if they killed him and chopped him. Instead of being declared king, the people of Iolcus were angry at Medea for practicing sorcery on their king. So they were chased off the land and floated to Corinth. The tragic end. In Corinth, Jason wanted to marry the princess of Corinth even though he already had Medea. To punish her husband, Medea killed the princess and even the children she had with Jason. After that, she escaped to Athens. Jason's once glorious life had ended in tragedy.
Version for free at audible.com/TED-Ed.